Hello there, my name is Pagana. You might know me for creating some interesting and at times complex City Skylines builds over on my YouTube channel. Today, I'm collaborating with Paradox Interactive to help show you the new features of the City Skylines II expansion pack, Bridges and Ports. This is the first of 2 tutorial videos I'll be creating for you. The video today will show you how to make the most of the new bridges introduced to the game, as well as taking a closer look at some of the new zonable assets, piers, parks, and signature buildings. I'm going to be using one of the new 5 included maps that comes with the expansion, Sanctuary Bay. Bridges are more than just structures, they're vital connections that link communities, facilitate trade, and reduce travel time. This pack contains 20 new bridges, 10 movable and 10 static. And the good news is that every mode of transport is covered in this pack. Road, rail, subway, trams, and pedestrian. Once you know the method of transport that you want to support on the bridge, there are a few things you may want to consider. The total span or the full distance that you need to cover from one land point to the other, the size of the seaway below if there is one, the capacity, just how busy you think that crossing will be, and finally, how you're going to connect it to land. In the case of movable bridges, the movable element, whether that's a lift function or a drawbridge, you will find that the bridge itself will set its own minimum height clearance when drawing over a seaway. It's then up to you to decide how to connect it to the land. All movable bridges are compatible with narrow seaways and narrow boatways, and we'll have more of that in the next video. And if you have a wider seaway in your city that you must cross, then consider narrowing that seaway with the Replace tool, or just pick another option. Maybe a wider span bridge like the 6-lane suspension bridge could be a better choice. In terms of the height clearances for non-movable bridges, 50 metres is a safe height and it will clear all of the seaways, but in most scenarios you can get away with a little bit less. As well as changing the height of the bridge with the elevation tool here, you can also use the keyboard shortcuts page up and page down. The clearances for smaller ferryboat traffic can vary depending on the bridge, but as these are smaller vessels, they will require much less clearance. If you're ever unsure about it, look for the new icon indicating whether or not you need to give more clearance space. For road bridges, capacity is super important. And pick carefully as traffic can build up fast. For low traffic areas, a modest 2-lane bridge can be a sensible and fitting choice. As things get busier, explore something with more lanes, maybe a 4-lane extra doors bridge or the 6-lane drawbridge might be worth looking at. Or if you know it's going to be really busy, enjoy uninterrupted traffic flow with some of the new high capacity double-decked bridges. When making connections to dry land, try connecting to one of the new quay walls with a low bridge, or alternatively you can go up and over existing infrastructure, or even combine the crossing with an interchange. The higher the bridge, the more space that you'll need to get a good looking ramp back to the ground level. Using the road tools, try aiming for no more than a 7% decline on roads, 3% on rail, and you should be looking good. Remember, these bridges don't have to span water, you can use them anywhere in your city and take advantage of the new models to add a little bit of variety to your inland bridges too. Next up, we're going to have a look at piers. You can find them under the landscaping menu, and there you'll find there's 8 new models to choose from. The solid concrete ones are a great choice for protecting harbours and marinas, and the regular concrete ones with pillars work pretty nicely to get your citizens up close to the new boat props. But these piers aren't there just to look pretty, they provide leisure value for your people and help keep them entertained. I wonder if these guys will catch anything. Now you may have caught a glimpse at a few bigger buildings there, so let's have a closer look at them now. There are 6 new signature buildings, that's 4 commercial and 2 industrial. As well as providing a focal point for your build, they also provide employment and bonuses for your city. Both the Maritime Museum and Conference Centre, for example, boost not just city attractiveness, but they also give a health boost to those citizens nearby. So to get the most out of that benefit, consider using them in highly populated areas. With each of the industrial signature buildings, every bonus is citywide. You can increase the city's industrial efficiency and export profits with the shipyard, and at the same time you can boost the fishing industry by picking a spot for the seafood factory. But while you're busy beautifying your city, don't forget about health and safety. As these seaways fill up, you can keep your ship safe with a selection of 4 lighthouses, and you can find them all under the parks and tourist attraction tabs. And while we're on the subject of parks, there are a further 9 new large parks added as well. You can use them as one-off attractions, or you can use the multiple pathing facilities included in each asset to connect them to the wider city network. To help get these connected, try by snapping turned off, or as I'm doing here, just use the 90-degree snapping tool. You can even try connecting them all together to create a unique waterside attraction, or maybe just use them to liven up a plaza area. The choice is yours. And then finally, you can complete your beachfront areas with a collection of waterfront commercial zonable buildings. There's 42 individual buildings to choose from, 21 North American and 21 European, and you can mix and match the regions if you like, but I found keeping them separate worked pretty well. Here, I created complete blocks with the North American ones to enhance my tourist seaside town. But for the EU, I decided to separate them out a little and use them to complement my new parks. So now you know how the new bridges function in the game, and hopefully I've given you a few ideas, a little bit of inspiration to help you use some of the other things in the pack. But keep in mind this is only one part of the expansion. Look out for the second tutorial where I'll be covering ports as well as the 2 new specialised industries and the new transport option with the addition of passenger ferries. Don't forget to subscribe to the official City Skylines channel right here and keep up to date with further updates and more content from your favourite creators. But for now, that's it from me. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.